Hey guys, Mason here with another video on recording. An instrument that engineers often find themselves recording is guitar. Guitar is one of the most popular and most common instruments out there. While learning how to record it can be simple, it's also crucial in the audio recording industry. This video really ties into one of our previous videos where I talked about microphone distances. There are multiple ways of recording a guitar. The fastest way to record an electric guitar is to plug it into an amp using a 1/4-inch cable. From there, place a close mic directly on top of the face of the amp. Sliding it closer to the center of the speaker will give you a tighter and brighter sound. You can get a darker sound by setting the mic towards the outer edge of the speaker. Personally, when miking amps, I like to use the Shure SM57, I like to use the Sennheiser 609, and if you got the money, use any Vanguard microphone. Oftentimes, guitar players want to use multiple tracks. It's a good idea to use multiple microphones when recording these instruments so that you have options at your disposal. Combining close mic techniques with other microphone distances can really affect the overall sound. For example, placing a ribbon microphone a few feet away will accent mic the amp. You can also use any room microphone as well. Some engineers like to record a direct input signal from their guitar at the same time as miking the amp. You can do this by plugging your 1/4-inch cable from your guitar to the direct input box. Now you can route this signal out of the DI box into your guitar amp by using another 1/4-inch cable. You can also use an XLR cable to route the direct input signal from the box to the wall plate, from the wall plate to the patch bay, from the patch bay to the DAW. Now 9 times out of 10, you're not going to use the direct input signal in your final mix, but if you need it, it's there and available for you to use. Recording acoustic guitars is a completely different process. A small diaphragm condenser microphone, maybe 2, is the best way to record these instruments. Easiest way to get the best acoustic sound is by placing a pencil mic about 5 inches away from the 12th fret. Engineers use this technique to capture more high-end frequencies. More often than not, the mix that you're recording for already has some low end. Using the 12th fret technique removes the majority of the low end. Alternatively, pointing it at the bottom of the guitar, engineers will use this technique to get a full-sounding acoustic guitar. Angle it away from the sound hole to avoid unnecessary low-end frequencies. You don't want a small diaphragm condenser microphone that picks up excessive low frequencies when you're recording acoustic. One of the biggest problems when recording is the sound hole itself. Recording the sound hole of this instrument will sound really boomy. A small diaphragm condenser will naturally avoid these lower end frequencies, but just watch out for it when recording. Test the sound that the microphone captures by moving it around before recording. This will help prevent boominess and ensure that this is the sound that you want. A good tip, use a pair of headphones when you're setting up the microphones, and have a guitar player practice during this process. You'll be able to distinctly hear all areas of boominess. The sky is the limit when it comes to proximity and positioning. Don't be afraid to mix and match microphones. You might find a large diaphragm condenser that works great for what you need. It's always better to try it and not like it than to never try it at all. Thanks for watching Audio Architecture. Catch us next week for another episode on bass.